Hey guys, so first off, I'm going to start by laying my eyebrows down with some Elmer's glue stick. That's the thing that I like to use most. Don't ever, I would never suggest using spirit gum because it will never come off your eyebrows. Even with the remover, it'll pull your eyebrow hairs out. But Elmer's glue is cheap and it works really well. The glue sticks. So I'm going to go do that off camera and I'll be back. Just a suggestion, if you're a guy and you're about to do this over facial hair, you'll also want to lay down your facial hair with this. You can get like glue for facial hair to lay down stuff, but this is just a cheaper alternative and it works just as well in my opinion. So I went ahead and glued down my eyebrows and I'm just waiting for them to dry and then I'm going to get started. Okay, so for the cuts, I'm only going to do one on camera, maybe a little bit more, but I'm just going to be using liquid latex, which I put in a disposable cup because you don't want to put it in anything you want to keep. It's like impossible to get out. A throwaway disposable sponge of some sort. It does not have to be like an applicator like this, but this just makes it easier, and I'm just going to throw this away. And then I'm going to use toilet paper plies that I just pulled apart, and then I rolled up some over here for the actual cuts. These are just to blend. So I'm going to go ahead and do one on camera here and let you guys see what's going on with that. I'm going to start with over here. I'll probably do the biggest one on camera. I don't know for sure yet. So I'm just going to dip my applicator in the liquid latex, tap it off a bit, and apply that just where I want the cut to go. Just roughly, it will blend into your skin. It dries clear, so it does not have to be perfect by any means. Okay, and then I'm just going to go over that with more liquid latex to blend it in. I'm dabbing the latex on top of it, and I'll probably do 3 or 4 layers of latex, if not more. We'll see. This is latex that I just got from Walmart because that's the broke life that I live. And this is what it looks like. So I'm going to stop this while I keep going over this with latex and add more toilet paper. And I'll come back and let you guys see. Alright guys, so this one's still wet over here. As you can see, it's not quite clear, but these ones over here are 100% dry. If you get any weird spots like this where the liquid latex has built up, sorry, it's really hard to talk, where the liquid latex has built up, that's okay. You can blend them out or you can just leave them just to look like more torn skin. I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna go in with a very thin layer of toilet paper on top of what I've already got, just not rolled up, just laying on top, and then blend it out. Laying, I don't know. Anyway, so I will be back once I finish that. Okay, so I actually decided I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing this. I'm just laying the toilet paper on top and pressing it into the scar where the scar is going to be, and then I'm just barely going around the outside of the scar and pressing it into that liquid latex that is still sticky. And then I'm going to tear the paper because if you tear it instead of cutting it, you'll get less of a straight edge and it'll look a lot more natural. So I'm just going to lay my finger down where I want the toilet paper to stay and pull the excess from around it. Like that. And it's okay if it looks really jagged because you're going to go over the top of this with more liquid latex. Finish tearing around. And if after you lay down more liquid latex it still looks unblended and not as natural as you would like it to look, you can always add another layer of toilet paper. So I'm just going to go back in with some liquid latex on top of this and show you guys what it looks like. So I'm going to pat it. And then on the outside, I am going to kind of brush it on, going from the inside out. That way you get that thin edge on the outside layer. You know what I'm saying? So see how I'm brushing the thicker part on the inside and then brushing out away from the scar? That way it thins out as you're going and you get that natural thin texture. And it pretty much basically just blends itself, if that makes sense. Same with the ends, blend outward. Now, if you're going near your eye like I am, liquid latex will definitely make your eye water, so you want to close your eye and make sure you avoid getting it on your eyelashes because, trust me, that hurts. So just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest. Alright guys, so I can barely move my mouth at this point and there's still a couple wet spots, but I'm going to go ahead and powder this down. I'm going to use an old powder brush and my Coty face, loose face powder. And I'm going to cake this crap on here. Alright, so that just kind of sets the latex so that I can apply foundation over it and blend it into my skin. And I'm going to go do that. I can't move my lip. And I'll be back. Alright, so I just applied foundation all over my face just to kind of blend the edges out a bit. I didn't apply it to the scars as much as normally you would if I was just going to leave it like this, but I'm going to gore it up, so I don't really need to cover them. So I'm just going to get started on that. First, I'm going to start with my eyes, and I'm going to take Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek and apply that under and around my eyes and blend it out. If I can find the right brush. I'm going to take the Luxie 211 brush, concealer brush, and pack it on there and apply it under my lash line and blend it out softly. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. I take a fluffy Coastal Scents angled brush and grab a little bit more of that and blend it down. I apologize for the lighting, guys. It's so bad. I'm going to keep blending that out and I'll be back. So after I'm done applying Cocoa Bear around my eyes, I'm going to go back in with Matte Kumar by The Balm, and I'm going to take a small fluffy blending brush. I'm going to darken up right underneath my eyes on my inner corners, going up towards my brow and in my crease, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I'm just going to go back in with this Matte Kumar by The Balm. I already went in back in around my eyes and my on the inner inside of my lips and around my outer corners. I'm going to add some more around my outer corners of my lips and then to the inside and outside of the scars, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I am going to go back in with some more powder after I'm done with this next part, but right now I'm going to go in with the Ben Nye Master Bruise FX Wheel in E4, and I'm going to use a few different colors. I'm going to steer along these darker colors, the red, the burgundy, and the purple, to create kind of a faded bruise effect going outward from the outside of the scars and then darker going inside. So I'll be back when I do that. Alright guys, so I just went around the outsides of this with the lightest red that is in this color wheel and blended it out. Then I went and deepened the red closer to the scars. I don't know if you can really tell Yeah, on camera it looks really bad, but in person it doesn't. Anyway, I took this dark purple and this burgundy and mixed them together and went in the. Alright guys, so after I finished the inside and added a little bit of eyeliner and some more dark shadows and blended them out, this is what it looks like. And now I'm going to go add some blood. It's really hard to talk with this, so don't mind me. I'm going to go add some blood and I'll be back. So this is the finished look with blood and gore and all of that good stuff, and obviously you can add more blood if you want to, but this is where I decided to stop. It looks a lot better in the light than it did in the kitchen where you can't really see it, but from far away it looks pretty intense and stark and scary, so that's the end of that.